What up, good people? Back with today's reflection. In today's reflection, I was reading the Gospels, and I came across the story of Jesus turning the water into wine. One of the first miracles on record in the Gospels. And I'm always thinking about that verse, and I'm like, what was the importance of that? And I had a reflection, a while back, that it was like the circle of life, because at the end of Jesus' life, the last thing he did was was ask for a drink, and they gave him like a hyssop sponge with wine vinegar on it. And once he drank that, he said, "It is finished," and he hung his head and died. And so to me, that signified that was the first miracle, and then that was the last miracle that he did. And so that was a circle of life for me. But then God revealed something else to me. And, I was thinking about it in the perspective of, how can we use that today, right? Because what would be the point of us turning water into wine today? Wouldn't be no purpose, right? But turning what was meant for bad into good would be something that we would be looking forward to doing. And so that's what I thought about. I thought about, the people, so many people we have around the world that faces different adversities. And one of the adversities that, we all have come to know, especially in this country, that it's one of the richest countries, is poverty and, the food deserts that a lot of people live in. And so while some of us have access to good, healthy food, it's so many of us that don't. And that's not really front page news. They don't talk about it on CNN or Fox News. They don't talk. It's not really one of the main politician subjects. And so it's easy for us who don't face that adversity to out of sight, out of mind. But my wife works in the school system, and so she's privy to the food that our children are eating. And a lot of times it's not the best food. It may not be the worst food that other people, people that are homeless are eating, but it's not the best food. And so what God revealed to me is that take that blessing that Jesus Christ did with turning water into wine, and pray for your food, and what a scientist or what whoever created the processed food meant to be as addictive or meant to cause high blood pressure or diabetes. Pray for that, and pray for God to put blessings on it to make it nutritious.